All right, I think it's snowing. Is it snowing? Yep. Oh yeah. I ask myself why I do this. Why do I do this? It's because I love it. I love riding my bike, but I can't wait to go down south in the warm weather and ride my bike, because this is getting a little silly. It's getting silly. Okay, all right. All right, ride done. These things are amazing. I use it every day to take my laundry to and from my my little bike closet here, and especially after a day like today where it was soaking outside, I can put all my wet stuff right in there. What's up, buddy?
Hi, camera.
We got a project. We are installing the Shimano wireless unit, the Shimano wireless EW-WU111. I mean, look at the model number on this. Why couldn't they just call it something else? I mean, they got to really put that model number there. Come on. All right, so let's talk about this first. What does it do after you install it on your bike? Obviously, it's Bluetooth and it's ANT+. It allows you to update the firmware on all your components, your shifters, your derailleurs. You need to have the right battery, and I'm gonna put it up here. It's the latest battery. I think it's the BN101 or something like that. If you don't have that battery, this wireless remote will not work. Very important. It connects your Di2 to your bike. So while you're riding along, you can see your battery power for your Di2. You can use your buttons to switch pages, stop, start the ride, hit lap. I'm gonna show you what that button looks like. Here's an old shifter that I have, and there's the button right on the top, right there. You can set it all up in your Garmin what this button does. So you can press it to hold it, to turn lights on. You can press and hold to stop, start, lap. You can also change the mode, the shift mode. So you have the synchro shift, full synchro shift, semi-synchro shift. What's most important to me is it shows my Di2 battery life. I put that on one of the data pages. Every day I see it, that way I don't ever end up not charging my battery. It's happened to me multiple times. It's happened to my wife multiple times, and it sucks. I actually had to give my wife my battery during a group ride because she was in trouble. She was like locked in this bad gear, and anyways. Also very important, compatibility chart. I'm gonna put that up here. So you can mix and match some of the Shimano components, but unfortunately some of them you can't. It's actually pretty good. I'll show you on my bike here that I'm running the previous gen Dura-Ace front derailleur, but I'm running the current generation rear derailleur and the current generation shifters. Pretty cool. All right, let me show you the tools that you're gonna need. You're probably asking yourself, why the heck do I have white out there? I will show you momentarily. That this will connect to almost every head unit. Edge 1030, I sold that. Here's the 530, here's the 520, connects to both of these. I have the Karoo K1, it connects to this, no problem. And I have the Karoo K2, connects to that, no problem. It will also give you shifting data. So it will show you what gear you're in on the front and back ring. It also tells you how many shifts you've made during a ride. I saw one ride I did like 2,000 shifts. I was shocked. Interesting though. We have the unit itself. Let's open up the box. First thing in the box, lots of instructions. I don't think we're going to be reading those today. And then the last thing is the unit itself. I mean, this is a lot of packaging. It's mostly instructions. Let's take a look. There she is. That's all it is. This is to mark your seat post. I found it's absolutely amazing. We have the little Di2 push puller thing. 4mm torque wrench from Bontrager. This thing's awesome. And we have the extension wire. I have the shortest one possible, but you can use any length you like. So as you can see here, I have my Caad12. The first decision you gotta make is where you're gonna put this thing. Most people put it up here in the front, the connection, but I don't wanna put it there. I want it to be as clean as possible. And I stole this idea from Shane Miller. I mean, I stole the whole video from him. I'm gonna link him in the video. You're awesome. You've inspired me to start my own YouTube channel. Hope you watch this, buddy. You're amazing. In the seat post, I think it's the easiest place to put it, and I'll show you how to do it right now. Don't forget this, because if you take this seat post out and you forget where it was, it's just a waste of time to try to figure out where you put it. This is a great way to mark all your components, the seat up here. Actually, I'll do it right now. We're gonna loosen up the bolt and get the seat out of there. Now, this is where we hope that the seat post isn't seized. I've had it seized on this bike before. You can see what these scratches are from trying to get it out. Uh-oh. No, we're good. All right, there we go. And I actually have it taped. You get your little tool. Guys, if you need an extra one of these, comment. I will ship you one for free. I have 10 of them. I don't know how I ended up with so many, but I have so many. I'm a man of my word. You need one, comment, tell me you need one, and I will ship you one for free for being a loyal subscriber. Trust me, I'll do it. So pop that in there like that. Pop it out. Take this guy. Right in there. Pop that in. Take your extension wire. Pop that in like so. Uh-oh, bending it. That's in. That's it. Double check everything. See, that one's loose. That must have been why I had it taped. And putting some tape around it won't hurt anything. I just ripped it so I can cut it anyways. Alright. So if this is rattling around in my seat post, I don't think it will be because I got a narrow seat post here. I will come back and put a little bit of foam on this. Now, we just need to tuck this in here gently. Give it a little bit of a push. Also, what's important to do before you put this back down and tighten everything up, just push your shifter. See if it's working. It's not working. Good thing we checked it. I don't have the right battery. I'm gonna get the right battery. Be right back. Okay, so here are the two batteries, and I'm gonna show them to you. You wouldn't even be able to tell. You can see them both there. They look almost identical until you get to the lettering. So you can see one there, says BTR2, and then the top one says BTDN110. So the top one's the one you need. The bottom one won't work. Good thing we checked it. All right, let's get this thing going. Plugged in, now we test. She's working. Pop it into the seat post. Now, this part's important to me because I don't want to lose the battery, so I give it a little. We carefully fish this down. We slide it down to our little mark. Line it up. Looks good. 4mm Allen, torque it down. All right, now that we got that installed, we can run our eTube app. Activator junction box, just by pressing that button quickly. And once you see those lights flashing, then we can start the pairing process. It's the next day. I ran into some serious problems with this. I just couldn't connect with my phone. I tried all the passwords, 000, 000, 6 times, 6 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, 6 zeros. I went online, I searched, I saw maybe trying 6 ones, none of it worked. So I had to go online, and I spent all night figuring this out, and I'm lucky I finally was able to, and hopefully if this happens to you guys can watch this and not have to deal with it. I went online and it said, okay, if you download Windows, the Windows version of the eTube, and you connect your regular charger to your PC, hook your bike up to it, it'll work. You can just program in the new code once you're hooked up, once you're hooked in through the charger. Well, I did that and it didn't work. As you can see here, I downloaded the latest version of eTube and it just wasn't working. It wouldn't let me set the settings. It was grayed out. I went and I downloaded the previous version. It wouldn't let me install it because I needed to download some module for Windows called Framework. I'll put it up here. I can't remember the name of it. So I downloaded that and then it worked. I could install the previous version of eTube. Then it let me update the password and I got in. You can see here, and it works. So hopefully if you run into the same problem as I did, that solves it for you. Now that I'm connected to eTube, this is all the stuff you can do. You can get in, you can change the synchro shifting, you can update the firmware on all of your components, and it just allows you to stay up to date. It allows you to go in, make any changes if you want to change any of the buttons. So it allows you to change what these buttons do. And then these buttons too, you can reverse them if you like. Instead of you press this one here, it goes up on the cassette. You press that one there, it goes down on the cassette, or you can reverse them. Same with these buttons here. You can reverse what they do, and you can also, these are the D-fly buttons up here. Great thing that I heard, I had a friend of mine who he did something to his wrist. He broke his wrist or strained his wrist, and it was hard for him to reach these buttons right here. And what he did is he used the eTube to make those buttons shift gears for him, and he said it was easier for him because of his wrist injury. So that's really cool. And the unit only costs about $120. All right, that's it, guys. If you got some value out of this video, I would ask you to consider subscribing. Please hit the like button if you got some value out of it. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. If you like these kind of videos, let me know. I can do some more. Check out some of my other videos, my 2021 Amanda, some of my workouts. Check it out. Catch you guys on the next video.